Captain by a hook with a red beard. Captain by a hook with a red beard.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby, baby. MLB playoffs underway. How about yesterday, man? How about yesterday? The only sad part of no game was really like a great game. Like, a great close 1-1 going into the ninth inning game. Rangers slowly took care of business against the Rays. Jordan Montgomery getting the win. Glasnow. Man. Well, I think it was the bottom of the fifth, top of the fifth. He's at 6 Ks. I'm like, man, we just gotta bases loaded, 6 Ks is like 75 pitches. I'm thinking, man, we just get 1 or 2 more hits. They're pulling this guy. Or if we just pop out twice, he's probably not coming back in the sixth inning. We had the under, of course, on his strikeout prop, 7.5. He goes and strikes out the next 2 batters by a hook. The boy went over. So I was wrong on that one. Twins, Blue Jays. I guess you could say this was a good one. It was 3-0 most of the game. Blue Jays strike 1 run late in the sixth inning, I guess, to make it kind of a game. Never got closer than that. Diamondbacks, Brewers. Now, this was a game. This was a 4-3 game until the ninth. I was playing basketball and didn't get a chance to watch this game. Regular league, baby, 6-1. Oh, man. But shout out to the damn D-backs, putting up 6 runs and getting it done. Brewers offense isn't built to put up 6 or more runs. If this Diamondbacks team, this young Diamondbacks team can get up and put some runs up, they're going to walk away with the sweep tonight. They got Gallen on the mound. Taking on Peralta, I believe. I'm excited, man. Diamondbacks plus 154 might come in and cash tonight. Also, Rangers. Also, Phillies. That's what I love about this wild card round. A lot of short series. No need for me to bet game to game. 2 days, baby. It might be over. If it goes to the third, now you got some suspense. You got some situations where you can hedge, if you please. Like tonight, for instance, we gave out Phillies to sweep. Whew. Phillies win tonight, plus 184. Cash it in. You can hedge that with the Marlins plus 136, if you want. I've never been a hedger. I've hedged once in my life. Just didn't really like the feeling. Didn't really like the feeling. It's just weird. I mean, at the end of the day, it's weird because there's no way you could lose. It's like I either win $200 or $193. Like, it was that type of situation. Ended up winning the 193, I think. I don't know. Michigan State, Kansas State, Sweet 16 matchup. Or the matchup to go to the Sweet 16. I don't remember. I think it was Sweet 16. I had a future on Michigan State to make it to the Elite 8. Or was that the Elite 8 matchup? And I had the future for them to go to the Final Four. Somewhere I had a future on Michigan State. Ended up betting Kansas State heavy. Just didn't feel right. Maybe too, because Michigan State's my favorite team. So, I don't know. Anyway, I'm getting off track by the way I could rap. But that came second to me. Moving these bets, baby. Let's move it along. Get it popping. Beautiful first day of postseason play for today's show. I'm going to break down a little bit of what I saw last night from these teams in the playoffs. Also, I'm going to look forward at today, give out a few props. I ain't gonna lie, I kind of got beat up yesterday on props. I believe I went 2-6. Glass goes over. Chapman gets a single instead of a double. Vladdy comes through with a banger. I believe Corbin Carroll hits a bomb. Christian Walker hits a double. Had those flipped backwards. Jake Berger, Jorge Soler didn't do anything. Absolutely nothing. Part of me wants to go back to everything I bet yesterday. Batting wise. All the players that didn't get in. Let me get Chapman. Let me get, you know what I'm saying, Walker, Berger. But I'm not. I'm going to relax. Might not do anything. It's a Wednesday. I just put it on my college football bets. Oh, it's Wednesday, baby. You thought I forgot. College football bets on the way for the weekend to come. I have 8 right here that I just put in. 8 college football bets for this weekend. I will definitely get to those. Probably talk what happened yesterday in baseball. Get to my college football bets. I usually cut this air conditioner off. I'm like, this don't sound right. Damn air conditioner cutting on. I'm not supposed to do this show in comfort. I'm supposed to be sweating. Talk a little baseball and give you my college football bets in the show with a few proper proposition bets for this evening. Some beautiful matchups on the mound. Nathan Eovaldi looking to close things out for the Rangers, taking on Zach Eflin. Eflin, great pitcher at home, kind of bad on the road. See what he can do tonight. This is a move I love by the Toronto Blue Jays, by the way. Twins starting Sonny Gray. I thought Blue Jays would start Chris Bassett. I also explained yesterday, you don't really want Bassett in a pressure situation. He's better no pressure. He's not bad or horrible. But I've seen him just get flustered. I've seen him force. I've seen him push. When that pressure gets to him, he just isn't the same guy. His mother probably helped him with a lot in life. He don't know how to deal with stuff on his own. That's a joke, people. Please, relax. Relax. Please. My mother spoiled me, and I'm fine. Spoiled me with... I'm kidding. We're not going to get too personal on this show. It is Captain by a Hook with the Red Beard, presented by Stare Down Sports. I am Rowan Donaghy, a.k.a. Rowan Dives, going live October 4th, the 4th of October, and this is a morning show. Man, the thing that stood out to me the most last night across all 4 games, let me find these stats. The Phillies, everybody in their starting rotation got at least 1 hit, all 9 of them. The only player to not get a hit was pinch hitter, what's his name? Brandon Marsh, I think is his first name, Brandon. He's the only player to not get a hit. Everybody, and I mean everybody else, and he's a pinch hitter. All the 9 starters got a hit. Turner goes 2 for 3, just absolutely amazing with a walk. Nick Castellanos, my guy, gets an RBI, also goes 2 for 4. And everybody else goes at least 1 for 4, 1 for 3 of that jazz. And then you look over at the Marlins. Josh Bell, 3 for 4. Then outside of that, 1, 2, 3. You got 3 players to get 1 hit. 4 players. 4 players get 1 hit, and Josh Bell gets 3 hits to make up your 7 hits for your team. Not going to win ball games like that. Soler needs to get involved. He strikes out 3 times last night. Jazz Chisholm strikes out 2 times last night. Jake Berger gets a hit, but doesn't really do much. Marlins, man, y'all gotta understand y'all playing the Phillies. Y'all gotta understand y'all are in the playoffs. Y'all have to understand the bats is your weapon to get things done, put runs on the board. Phillies aren't gonna go into a game and leave out of the game with. I mean, they only get. I'm sorry, I'm mind blown. Phillies scored 4 runs. That feels like an off night for the Phillies, who can put up 8, 9 runs like that. So you hold them to 4. That's the game you need to be in. Even if you lose it, you need to be in it. 4-3, 4-4. Because tonight, especially, I really don't know why. Alcantara's not pitching. I know he's had a horrible season, but the fact that you're giving your season to B. Garrett, the lefty on the mound, Braxton Garrett, the 26-year-old lefty. I don't know if this is a Philly struggle against lefties kind of thing. I'll look that up in a second. On this regular season, he's 9-7, ERA 3.66 and 30 starts, 159 innings, 156 strikeouts, WHIP of 1.15. Not a bad pitcher, but you got Sandy Alcantara. It's just weird. I mean, this guy's career is 14-17. It's not like this guy is an up and coming superstar or winning pitcher. Maybe he is, and I don't know Nathan. But it kind of feels like you're just throwing him to the wolves. I think Sandy, even with his experience, can at least, I don't know. Who am I, though? I got the Phillies to sweep. Why do I care about the damn Marlins and what they're doing? Last night, Brewers put up 3 early and then get shut out the rest of the game. That is surprising to me. Also, the fact that Burnsy giving up 4 runs. Corbin Burns, 9 is his ERA in the postseason after that one game yesterday. Corbin Carroll. I mean, this kid is special. He walks twice. He gets 2 hits, scores 2 runs, and has 2 RBIs. I mean, that and 0 strikeouts. That's the only stat he has a 0 in is strikeouts. OPS 2.46 yesterday, average of 6.67. I mean, this kid is absolutely amazing. They put him in the leadoff spot, and he did not disappoint. As a matter of fact, he probably had the best game possible that a baseball player can have. I feel like if this was a quarterback, his quarterback rating would be perfect. I mean, you don't come into the game, go 2 for 3, 2 runs, 2 RBIs, and walk twice. And one of those hits happens to be a damn bomb in the 3rd inning. 2-run homer after you're down 3-0. Marte backs it up with a homer right behind him. They go back to back. Way to go, Torrey. Way to go. I haven't seen this lineup all season, and you pull it out in the playoffs, and it works. Carroll and Marte at the top 2 spots. Christian Walker hitting cleanup. I love it, man. Just keep it going. Evan Longoria with the catch of the day yesterday to save the game. Brewers offense just doesn't seem to be working, if that makes any sense. They get 12 hits yesterday, cannot get anybody home. I mean, they scored 3 early. The biggest story to me is the Diamondbacks' biggest question for me coming into this postseason and all season long was bullpen, closer. What would they do in a situation where they need outs 7th, 8th, 9th inning? Well, they showed us last night, and yes, it's against the Brewers. In my opinion, the worst offense in the playoffs. I guess the Twins would really take that title. Brewers all season have struggled to put runs on the board, and I don't know why when you look at their lineup, but hey, look where the Padres and Mets are. So looking at a lineup means nothing. But Willy Adames, he goes 3 for 4 yesterday. Josh Donaldson goes 2 for 4. And I don't know which Contreras brother this is. Sorry, I don't really keep up with them like that. This is the one that's not with the Cardinals. This is the one that's on the Brewers. He goes 2 for 4. Outside of that, not too much production. Sorry, looks like a damn ghost, goose, and goblin on my damn camera. But man, honestly, couldn't be more thrilled as a fan and as a bettor of the Diamondbacks in this series that they stole game one with Brandon Pfaadt on the mound. I literally thought Pfaadt would give up 6 runs by the third inning, and this game would be over. He gives up 3. I'm not sure when they pulled him. Let me see if they got that. They pull him. This is crazy. This might hurt him later in life, like later in the playoffs, but maybe not. Maybe Gallen goes out there and gives you 7 or 8 tonight. You win the game. You relax until Saturday. But if they get into some high pressure situations today where they have to run through their bullpen, I mean, they use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They used 6 relievers yesterday. Excuse me. So Pfaadt only goes 2-2, gives up 7 hits in 2 innings and 2 outs. 3 runs, 4 strikes. That's what I don't get, why he even started. Because now, since the third inning, you're down and you're hustling and you're bustling. Torey Lovullo is lucky that the lineup he put together raked like they did. I mean, really, there's only 2-3 people. You get Marte with the solo dolo. You get Carroll going 2 for 3, and Walker going 3 for 4. Outside of that, you don't really have much. So, shout out to them, man. Shout out to the Diamondbacks. Looking forward to tonight's game. The D-backs, baby. Blue Jays fell to the Twins. This is the Blue Jays' problem. They just struggle, and when they struggle bad. I think they need to shake some things up. This lineup is too good. Your pitching staff is too good. It's an in between the ears thing. I think the manager needs to get the hell on up out of here. I think we need to get somebody with, hey, Buck Showalter's available. I think he'd be perfect for a team like this. It's the old baseball mind. Come in here and get the players to relax. Understand, hey, you guys are the best. Bo Bichette, really the only bright spot. Kiermaier does go 2 for 3 himself. Bo Bichette going 2 for 4. I mean, everybody else looks like they've never touched a bat. You got Chapman 1 and 4. Dalton Varsho goes 0 and 2 before getting pinch hit for by Merrifield. George Springer, baby, 0 for 5. Brandon Belt 0 for 4, 2 strikeouts. Craig Biggio 0 for 4. Kirk 0 for 2, 1 walk. Need some production, man. Playing the Twins? That's the Twins? Ugh. I feel like there's no way the Blue Jays lose to the Twins. But they just did. So, yeah, I think they need a new manager. If they got to get rid of some players, they need to get rid of some players. They need to do something. Keep your core, Guerrero, Bichette, Biggio. I love Chapman. I love Varsho. Springer, I feel like he's getting towards the end. Not the end, but just the end of his arc. Brandon Belt's definitely over the hill. I don't know, man. I don't know what this team needs to do. But it looks like they're about to lose to the Twins. I will say this. I love them putting Jose Berrios on the mound tonight to start the game instead of Chris Bassett. Twins, man. What can I say? Royce Lewis, a DH. Casual baseball fans have never heard of him. You want to know how I know? Because I've never heard of him until yesterday. Royce Lewis, 2 home runs yesterday, going 2 for 3. 3 ribeyes, responsible for all 3 of the Twins' runs. Crazy, huh? Crazy, crazy. Buxton's out. I say all they got is Buxton and Carrera on the show yesterday. Rose Lewis turns around and says, "Don't forget about me, Mr. Redbeard." All right. Royce Lewis, Royce Lewis, Royce Lewis. 3 runs, you get your name mentioned 3 times. And then the game that started it all yesterday, the Rangers shut out the Rays. You gotta think the Rays are not going down without a fight, right? Well, let's see what they can do against Nathan Eovaldi. Nathan Eovaldi comes out with his A game. This series is over. Wrap it up. Put a bow on it. Till the Rays come back next year. Wrap it up. Put a Ricky remix. Wrap it up. Put a bow on it. Where we at? Rangers plus 134. Diamondbacks 154. Rangers 134. Phillies plus 184 to sweep. Man, I'm geeked about today, baby. Geeked about today. Let me stop, man. Amazing games. Like I said, I'm geeked up. You got Eovaldi taking on Eflin. Berrios taking on Gray. Gallen taking on Peralta. And then B. Garrett taking on Aaron Nola. Philly's got a great 1-2 punch. Underrated 1-2 punch. I don't wish they still had him because I love the fact that he's on the O's, Baltimore. But Kyle Gibson was an amazing number 3 guy for them last year. They're going to need somebody to step up in that number 3 spot. They do have Taijuan Walker, who's had an amazing season the last 2 years, actually. He's another one of those guys. Had a great year with the Mets. Everybody's wondering what happened to the Mets. Let me tell you this. You lose Chris Bassett. You lose Taijuan Walker. That was 50 starts last year where they won 35 of those games, 40 of those games. I'm just saying. It's hard to replace people sometimes, man. Especially when you try to replace them with I don't know, man. I'm not going to get on the Mets. It's playoff baseball, and the Mets are not there. The Mets are not there. The Twins, baby, snapping an 18-game postseason losing streak. How the hell about that, huh? How the hell about that? Man, I wish I could have watched that D-Bats game last night. I was score watching at the gym. Got home, it was like the 9th inning, 6-3. I didn't even feel like cutting it on, just staring at my phone, waiting for the final. Oh yeah, we jumping with joy, baby. We can't stop till we get enough, baby. Sorry. All right. Where we at? Get the gat. It's Captain by a Hook, baby, with the red beard. Presented by Stare Down Sports. Let's jump into some college football, baby. Thought I was going to say college hoops, huh? It's coming on. About 32, 31 days, something like that, away from college hoops being the topic of discussion. Mama, this surely is a dream. Yeah. All right, let me stop horsing around. A few football games tonight. You got New Mexico State taking on Florida International. New Mexico State 6.5 points favorites at home. Total set at 48 and a hook. And then you got Jacksonville State on the road plus 3.5 taking on Middle Tennessee. Don't have any bets on these games. I will be baseballing it out tonight, but kind of like New Mexico State at home, minus the 6.5. That number does look a little fishy to me though. I also like Jacksonville State on the road, plus 3.5. But again, no bets on those games. Let me get to it and get through it. Friday, Kansas State, Oklahoma State. I don't know. Want to take Oklahoma State so bad, plus the 11.5, but probably just relax. Also, Nebraska is just going to be the one time in the season I get to bet on Nebraska plus 3.5 on the road, taking on Illinois. As bad as Nebraska is, Illinois is horrible, man. I feel like I would take the 3.5 with Nebraska, and win or lose, I feel good about that bet. Happy about that bet. Let's get on to the Saturday slate of games, baby. I'm not going to go through them all, just the ones I have. This LSU Missouri game is intriguing. Total set at 64.5. Kind of want to go under. LSU's favored by 6.5. Kind of don't trust the damn coach. Which one we got? I never remember if we got Chip or Brian. One of them damn Kellys. I mean, he got to go. I think we got Brian. I think Chip's over there at UCLA. 6.5 just feels big for LSU team on the road against a Missouri team ranked 21st in the country. Anyway, nothing for that game. Just some thoughts. LSU coach stinks. Get him the hell on up out of here. Louisiana sports need to do a full makeover of coaches. Dennis Allen, Brian Kelly. Send them on a cruise, a one-way ticket to Mexico. I hear there's a great football league they could coach in down there. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm getting away from the structure of the show. The integrity, the backbone. I'm kidding. Overreaction. It's a joke that usually isn't funny. Rutgers, baby. On the road. Let's get to the first bet of Saturday. Rutgers on the road taking on Wisconsin. Saw this last night at plus 14. It's right now 13.5. I'm going to be honest with you. I think Rutgers is a little live to win this game. Wisconsin hasn't impressed me yet this season. The few times I've tried to back and ride Wisconsin, they put up 6 points and got that turkey dog whooped. Never said turkey dog whooped before. Got that turkey dog whooped. Cracked myself up. I'm taking Rutgers. Anything over 2 touchdowns. I know it's 13.5 right now. I got 14. And I hate to be that guy that's like, I wouldn't touch it at 13.5. Anything over 2 touchdowns, and you might get the number again before Saturday comes. Just be on the lookout to try and catch Rutgers at 14 and a half. Shit. I don't know what the hell be going on. Need a kid smoking them damn cigarettes. Whew. Need a hypnotician. Hypnotize me. Get me off the nicotine. I'm getting to that age where I can tell it's nothing but bad news coming from it. What's that? 14 years smoking cigarettes every day, a pack a day. Oh, it's coming. Whatever's coming, it's coming. About to start getting the smoker's cough. All right, I'm sorry. We're getting Rutgers plus 14 against Wisconsin, baby. I'll break down a lot of these games Friday with JCP. Just going to go through my bets tonight. Alabama, baby, on the road against Texas A&M, only minus 2.5. Get all over this before it gets to 3. Like, if you're watching this on your phone and you need your phone to go place this bet, pause the phone, this video. Alabama minus 2.5. Go slap that. Come on back for the rest of the bets. Alabama minus 2.5 on the road against Texas A&M. I think Alabama's realizing what they need to do. This is one of the few times Alabama's coming into a season having to learn themselves, and they're doing it on the fly, and they're doing a pretty good job of it. I think they did lose to Texas, and since that game to Texas, they have dominated the run game. They've realized F trying to throw the damn ball, get up in between them tackles, and break a few runs loose. Also, let our defense rest while we run the ball so they can dominate. Get us the ball back. Give me Alabama minus 2.5. I'd take it at 3. Like it even more at 2.5, of course, but I'd take it minus 3 if it moves. I like Alabama this weekend. I think they win this game by double digits. And when I say double digits, like 10, 13 points. I don't think they really blow them out the first day. But I think you get to a comfortable spot in this game where you're not even really worried about the back door. Say they're up 13, 4 minutes left. Texas A&M has the ball. Let them score. You got the 2.5, maybe. Texas State, get them on the money line. Texas State minus 1.5. Pretty even money against the Cajuns of Louisiana, Lafayette. Also, I'm going to do it until I can't do it no more. Give me the over on Texas State, 69.5. A little higher this week, but I still like it. Texas State money line, Texas State over 69.5. Last week they got to 78 in their total, winning 57-24. This game is supposed to be a little closer, but I still think both of these teams get up there in points. I think it reaches the 70s once again. Don't have a bet on this game, but Syracuse plus 8.5. Just a thought, just a hunch. Also, don't have a bet on this game, but Virginia Tech plus 23.5. Just a thought, just a hunch. Both of those games intrigue me. However, I am staying away. Numbers don't back up me betting on them. I'd probably bet 20 games a damn weekend in college football if I just bet the games I like. And not the games that I also, one, like, and two, numbers make sense. Where we at? Rutgers, Bama, Texas State. Let's get to some Big Ten football, baby. Central Florida, headed to Kansas. I don't know why I can't think of what city Kansas is in, like the college, because you hear it all year in college basketball, at least I do. I know it's not Lexington, that's Tucky. Man, I don't know why I can't think of it. Anyway, Kansas hosting Central Florida this weekend. Give me Kansas at home. Slight favorites, minus 2.5. Love this bet right here. Give me Kansas. The Jayhawks, minus 2.5 on the road, taking on Central Florida. 2.5 at home, taking on Central Florida. That Kansas stadium will be buzzing. It will be a buzzing. Kansas has been pretty good this year. I think they keep it up. I think they roll through this game. Now, the team that everybody has given up on in the Pac-12. I'll bring that ass here, boy. Give me Colorado. Coach Prime. I got time today. I ain't hard to find. No, I'm playing. Colorado minus 4.5, taking on Arizona State on the road over there in Tempe, Arizona. I know where ASU is, baby. Spent a lot of time down there in Tempe, boy. Arizona State, man. Shout out to all the ballers. Shout out to the Mill Ave players. Man, great place to spend your early 20s. Trust me. I know. Especially if you're not from there. Whew. It was crazy. Arizona State hosting Colorado. I think Colorado smashes Arizona State. Arizona State still trying to rebuild from the horrible seasons that were. Colorado minus 4.5. I think Colorado wins this by 20, 21 touch points. We watched Colorado dominate early in the season against teams like this. And then, of course, they run into the big bad Oregon, big bad USC. Two of arguably the best teams in the country. And Oregon did them dirty. Play tough and play close against USC. Now they're coming back to some lower end of the talent scale, taking on Arizona State. Give me Colorado -4.5. Over in the Big Ten to close out the night. Michigan, baby, taking on Minnesota. Give me Michigan. Just give me Michigan. -19.5. Minnesota struggled last week against the Louisiana Raging Cajuns. Give me Michigan -19.5. I like this up to 20 in a hook. Like it anything under 3 touchdowns. Give me Michigan to bulldoze Minnesota like they did. Who did they play last week? I know they won 44-10. No, they won 45-7. I don't remember. But I do remember betting Michigan last week, and they won. Crazy. I think same thing happens this week. Minnesota don't stand a chance. Give me Michigan to win this game by 21 or more. Now, the last bet I have for you guys, I'm going to ask this question one more time. I've asked this question about 10 times a week on this show the last 4 weeks. How good is Kentucky? I mean, seriously. How good is Kentucky? We're about to find out. Give me Kentucky +14 and the hook on the road, taking on the mighty Georgia Bulldogs. Only thing that scares me, we took Auburn +14 last week. They covered, losing by 7. However, that was the first game Georgia played against anybody better than a high school team all season. Yes, Georgia's soft. Scheduled a weak schedule. Reigning back-to-back champs can't handle a real schedule. So Georgia playing Auburn last week might have been their wake-up call. Click it into action. I think they come into this game more ready than they were against Auburn. Auburn was the first time they got tackled all season. It's the first time they played anybody worthy of being a college football team all season. Auburn almost snuck up on them and beat them. Georgia, late in the game, got things clicking and got things rolling. However, how good is Kentucky? How good is Kentucky? I've asked that question every week, and every week I bet Kentucky, and every week Kentucky has not only won, but covered the number I need them to win by. So I'm going to take those 5 weeks of winnings, pick off a unit, drop it on Kentucky one more time. Maybe not one more time. I'll probably bet them the rest of the year after this also. But how good is Kentucky? We're going to find out this weekend. 14.5 against Georgia. Give me Kentucky. +14.5. Think they keep it close, man. Just like Auburn did. How good is Kentucky? That's what I'm trying to figure out. All season, I've been trying to figure that out. So we're going to go Rutgers +14. Anything over 2 touchdowns. Got to get the 2 touchdowns on this Rutgers game. Rutgers +14. And then we're going to go Alabama -2.5 on the road. Texas State on the money line. Texas State on the over 69 and a hook. Kansas -2.5. Colorado -4.5. Michigan -19 and a hook. And then Kentucky, baby, +14.5. Those are the 8 college football bets for this weekend from the Red Beard. And I'm going to be honest with you, a few people are going to be mad about this. If you waited this long in the show to get some baseball bets and props for this day, sorry. I got nothing for you. Don't even feel like looking. If you listen Monday, and you made those 4 bets I gave you Monday, you wouldn't need no props today. You'd be sitting here, sitting good, sitting heavy Let me see what Barrios strikeouts at. 5-5. Sheesh. Over 5.5 strikeouts for Barrios at plus money. Yeah, I'd be nervous to take it too. I'd be nervous to take it. Oh man. I think Sonny Gray gets beaten up today. Guerrero's plus 420 to hit a bomb. To hit a homer. If anybody's gonna get them going, Vladdy's got to be the guy to get them going. I know it's not easy to just say I'm gonna go up there and hit a home run, but you might just need to go up there and hit a home run. Let me see Gallen's props real quick against the Brewers. 5.5. Give me that. Give me Gallen 5.5 strikeouts over plus 126. That's Gallen 5.5 strikeouts over plus 126. You see how I apologize for not giving you props and then I turn around and give you props? It's because I care about you. It's because I care about you, man. Does Corbin Carroll stay hot or not? No, I'm kidding. Christian Walker, do we double down? Plus 440 on the home run. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. I tell you what I am going to do, though. I am going to take Corbin Carroll plus 125 for 2+ bases again. This guy's hot. He's carrying this team. I think he comes out and gets at least a double tonight. So we're going to go Carroll plus 125 over 2 bases. Christian Walker once again on the home run plus 440. And then Gallen over 5.5 Ks at a plus money plus 126. Gallen comes out and gets 6 Ks. Walker hits a home run. Carroll hits a double. I think the Diamondbacks walk away with it tonight. And we get the huge payout on the series plus 154. I guess I could look at some other games really quickly. I don't know. I don't really like nothing. I don't really like nothing. If you want to go anything cheesy, 470 for Harper to hit a home run. Trey Turner minus 115, 2 total bases. He got 2 hits yesterday. Who knows? Jake Burger, Soler. You got 470 on Jake Burger, 390 on Soler. Chances are one of them gets it tonight. Or who the hell knows? They get shut out and go home crying. I think that's probably it, man. You never know. You can get plus 400 on Garcia to hit a bomb. That's for the Rangers. If you don't know, now you know. I'm looking for the bases. Let me see. Where you at? I like Garcia, man. I think he has a big night tonight. Give me Garcia hit a homer and to get 2+ total bases. Plus 120 on the bases. And for the homer, it is plus 400. Don't even remember what all I gave you. But that's just me doing a quick look-see through. I'm going to be rooting for these damn Rangers to close out the series. Looking for these Blue Jays to tie it up. Diamondbacks and Phillies to close it out. Hopefully there's only one game tomorrow, and it is the Blue Jays in Game 3 against the Twins. And hopefully I do a clean 4 sweep on this wild card series. And we can look at the divisional series. Guess Friday we'll have to do that. Might have to move some things around. Get JCP on here real quick. Give out football as quickly as possible. Then get to the real stuff. The baseball playoffs. Anyway, I'm going too long here. It's supposed to be a 30-minute show. But hey, it's a morning show, people. Thank y'all for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the love. And thank you for the support. This is Captain Abaya Hook with the Red Beard. Presented by Stare Down Sports. I am Rowan Donaghy, a.k.a. Rowan Dives, going live on the 4th of October. Please take all wagers at your own risk, and please Gamble responsibly. Dobbs. And that's my father used to say. Break a leg.